Sorry, just a second. Trying to record. Okay, I think it's being recorded. Sorry for I had to repeat a couple of things for the record. Sorry. So this book we are studying is about this, the essence of Upanishads written by Abhinava Raghunatha Kalaswami. And why did we choose this book? When question comes up, I will answer the question. Almost nobody is studying this book today now, number one. Number two is, when I asked the best scholars of Sri Vaishnava Vedanta today, they said pretty much nobody is studying Upanishad Bhashyas methodically in a Kalakshepam style, not just a lecture, interactively studying, learning deeply. Pretty much nobody is doing it. You will not believe the answer I got when I asked somebody, why are they not doing it? What do you think? What do you think the reason why Upanishads are supposed to be Prasthanatraya? In Prasthanatraya, one is Bhagavad Gita, one is Brahma Sutras, that is Sri Bhashyam, and the other one is the Upanishads. Three are the Prasthanatrayas. Out of that, why? And among the Prasthanatrayas, which is the one which is Apaurusheya? Anybody? Apaurusheya means revealed in their realization. What did you say?
Upanishads.
Upanishads, yes. The other two are Smriti. So Upanishads are the ones which are Apaurusheya, and that is very important, right? Because the other two are Smritis. The Advaitis can say, well, as far as Pramanas are concerned, even though Lord Krishna himself said Bhagavad Gita, and actually an author wrote Brahma Sutras, we have to just go by the self-revealed Vedas, and Upanishads are a part of the Vedas. So they are more important than any Smriti Grantha. The Advaitis can say that. For us, Prasthanatraya, all the three are the same meaning. So they are not separate from each other, and we don't even break it as three separate prasthanas. So Upanishads are very important. And do you know why people are not studying Upanishads? Anybody?
Sri Bhashyam,
So I asked my cousin about this. So, in our sampradaya, majority அவ சொல்றது என்னன்னா, நீங்க வந்து வேத அத்தியனம் பண்ணிருக்கணும், பண்ணிட்டு ஃபார்முலா படிக்கணும்னா ஆச்சாரியர் முன்னாடி உட்காந்து படிக்கணும். Fortunately, you are telling us in English and all that, but people who teach in our sampradaya have a much more formal method.
But still, that doesn't explain why people are not studying Upanishad, even formally. Formally, I know your cousins are very, very sincere. They only do Veda Dhyanam in Tiruvendupuram. I understand what you're talking about. But why avoid Upanishad studies?
Because Sri Bhashyam, is supposed to be, I don't know, I'm a scholar, I haven't had Kalacham of Sri Bhashyam, so I can't comment on that. But generally, I've heard that Sri Bhashyam, and Vedartha Sangraham, they both, kind of take a lot of Upanishad Vakyams and.
True, that is true. So the thing is, there is what do you call it? It has a lot of information from the Upanishad. So Vedartha Sangraham and Ramanujacharya's works they're very useful. And they have a lot of information from the Upanishads. The reason why what was given to us was Ramanujacharya, Bhagavad Ramanujacharya did not write Upanishad Bhashyas. Okay. So who wrote Upanishad Bhashyas in our tradition? Anybody? Can we answer?
Swami Deshikan did the first one.
Rangaramanujar.
Ishavasya Upanishad.
Rangaramanujan. Swami Deshikan, Rangaramanujar.
இவர் ரெண்டு பேர். So Deshikar only one Upanishad பண்ணார் அவர். Only one.
Ishavasya.
Afterwards, Rangaramanuja Swami did about 9-10 Upanishads or something, right? Or more than 10, apparently. And some other thing like Purusha Sukta, some other suktas also he wrote, I think. And many people in our tradition talk about different prabandhas. In the Ahobilamadam lineage, they talk about Shashti Prabandha Nirmata. He wrote 60 works. Nobody knows where those works are. Nobody reads them. So, some people believe that Rangaramanuja Swami belonged to a particular sect of the Ramanuja Sampradaya. Sect அப்படின்னா முனித்ரேய சம்பிரதாயம் அவர் ஃபாலோ பண்ணார். ஸோ வேற மட்டங்கள் எல்லாம் என்னன்னா, ஐயோ அவ முனித்ரா நமக்கு அவ என்ன போட்டிருக்காளோ என்ன தெரியாது அப்படின்னு. They have not even studied Rangaramanuja Bhashyam. They don't. But some people do. Uttamur Swami wrote an explanation of Rangaramanuja Bhashyam. That is why today we have Upanishad Bhashyams published from the Vishishtadvaita point of view. Actually speaking, there are other writers like Kurunarayana Swami, Bharadwaja Ramanujar. There are some Andhra people have written Upanishad Bhashyas according to our system of thought. That's true. But they are not very popular. People are not studying because each one is because I am this matam, I am that matam, so I will not study from the other matam. Look at what has happened to Sri Vaishnava Upanishad studies. It has fallen into the crevices of time and sectarian differences. We have let it go. So this is the reason why Adiyan started Upanishad studies and to at least learn. I'm learning and I want people to learn. That's all. If they want to learn, they can learn. I started Kena Upanishad now. According to Shankar Bhashya, I want to go through all 3 Bhashyas. That is my purpose in the next 10 years, 5-10 years. All the Upanishads we need to understand according to 3 Bhashyas. So what happened was that is going to be a very large project, 10-year project actually. Strictly speaking, Sri Bhashyam should be studied only after learning Upanishad Bhashyas. Do you know that? How many of you know this? This is the right way of understanding.
True, yeah.
Because Upanishad Bhashyas, you have to be completely clear about the idea of the Rishi who has understood the Upanishads or realized the Upanishads. My grandfather in his book, I will share with you my grandfather's book on Ishavasya Upanishad. It's one of the best books I've ever studied. I taught Ishavasya Upanishad in the HUA, Hindu University of America, using Shankar Bhashya, Rangaramanuja Bhashya, Kurunarayana Muni Bhashya, and also Madhva Bhashya. And in that, my grandfather, Sampatengar, has made a note. The right way to study is to learn Upanishads first, and then only attempt to understand Sri Bhashyam. Then only you will understand Sri Bhashyam properly. So this methodology is completely lost among Sri Vaishnavas. And now I am in India for the last 4 years. I am in touch with some scholars. And when I talk to the scholars, they draw a blank and say, well, nobody is coming, nobody is learning. So our system is going down in a way. So I don't want to give a big lecture here, but I wanted some truths to be understood. And we have a couple of new people. Some of you have heard me talk about this earlier, but some of you are new to this small gathering we are having today. So let them know about it. So why are we doing this? And because it's a 10-year project to study all the Upanishads, I thought This book, strangely, I came across this book saying that it gives me a bird's eye view about the whole of the Upanishads. It takes several topics and then goes through several Upanishads. Let me show you what these topics are. In the first line, if you look at it, first line of each page, this is our Swamiji who wrote it. Namaskaram to him. And here, see the first topic in the line, if you look at in the first page, they didn't put anything. They didn't put any topic there. But here, he has made the topic. There is a comma between these topics. The Aitareya Upanishad, Karma Brahmanoho Vedarthatvam. So from the Aitareya Upanishad, Karma and Brahma, that is Karma Kanda and Jnana Kanda. What is the meaning of these two in the Aitareya Upanishad? That is topic 1. Topic 2 is Vrishabha. Vrishabha. Shankara Bhashyam. Brahmaiva Satyamiti. I have to look at the book. I have the textbook with me. I can check what that is. We have to. So, Brahmaiva Satyamiti, Shankara Bhashyam da irukano engo idu. Shamba nu potrukka. Shankara Bhashyam Vrittiya Brahma Sutra. I don't know what that is. Okay. Ubhayam Satyamiti oru view. Oh, the Bharata Prapancha view and Brahmaiva Satyam. Brahma onnudan Satyam, vera ellam Satyam illai endra oru view irukku. And the view வந்து ரெண்டும் இந்த பர்திரு பிரபஞ்சர் வந்து உபயம் சத்தியம் சொல்றா. பிரம்மமும் சத்தியம், உலகமும் சத்தியம், ரெண்டும் சத்தியம்னு சொல்றது பர்திரு பிரபஞ்சர். அது அவர் ஜரத் அத்வைதி அப்படின்னு சொல்றா. Now old school of Advaita அப்படிங்கிற இந்த பர்திரு பிரபஞ்சர். So they are in this, he's analyzing about two or three different views of Brahma Satyam issue enna அப்படின்னு. So இந்த பேஜஸ்ல ஒரு பேராகிராஃப்ல இந்த மாதிரி பாயிண்ட் எடுத்திருக்காரு. ஐத்திரேய உபனிஷத்துல இந்த ப்ராப்ளம், இந்த இஷ்யூ, பிரம்மமே சத்தியம் சொல்றாரே சங்கர பாஷ்யத்தை, அது என்ன, ரெண்டும் உபயம் ஜெகத்தும் சத்தியம் பிரம்மமும் சத்தியம்னு சொல்றது பர்தர் பிரபஞ்ச விஷயம். இவெல்லாம் ஏன் இந்த மாதிரி வியூ வச்சுட்டு இருக்கா அப்படிங்கிறது விஷயம். இதெல்லாம் see, this is the first page. So then in each thing, what the problem is, if you go through every page, இங்க பாருங்க, இங்க முதல்லயே ஐத்தரேய உபனிஷத் உபக்ரமே, இரண்டாவது ஆரண்யகத்துல ஏஷபந்தா ஏதத் கர்மா ஏதத் பிரம்ம ஏதத் சத்யம் இது ஸ்ரூயதே அப்படின்னா இந்த சென்டென்ஸ் எப்படி எடுத்தாரு, எங்க இருக்கு அந்த ஐத்தரேய உபனிஷத் உபக்கிரமத்துல, இந்த சென்டென்ஸுக்கு என்ன மீனிங் எப்படின்னா, we have to go look at the sentence, right? You have to go to Aitareya book and figure it out. So only when you go, we are writing the references now. What is the purpose of this meeting? Is our job is to make notes on this work. Why are we choosing this work? This is the summary where it goes through several Upanishads, and it gives us the idea of how our acharyas think as opposed to the other matas. So it gives you a bird's eye view of the entire set of Upanishads. That is the greatness of this book. Tell me, how many people are you interested in learning this whole book?
I'm interested. As far, I don't know if I'm qualified, but I'm interested.
See, this is somehow even
I'm also
qualified or not. Yeah, qualified or not qualified, we have to attempt it at least. What I'm trying to do is I'm unqualified. I'm attempting it to learn this, that's all. Because otherwise I feel the big vacuum in our sampradaya. And see, please don't take me, I'm not trying to find fault. Okay. We boldly sometimes declare we are Ubhaya Vedantins. What does Ubhaya Vedantins mean? What does it mean?
உபய வேதாந்தம் மீன்ஸ் தமிழ் இதுலயும் அதை வரையும் தெரிஞ்சிருக்கிறவான்னுட்டு.
தமிழ் வேதங்கள் தெரிஞ்சிருக்கிறவா அப்படின்னா 4000 திவ்ய பிரபந்தம் எல்லாம் நமக்கு தெரியும். 4000 திவ்ய பிரபந்தம் தான் நமக்கு ஒரு, நம்ம ஆழ்வார்கள் தான் ஈக்குவலன்ட் டு ரிஷிகள் மாதிரி. ஆழ்வார்கள் ரிஷிகளே அப்படின்னு தான் சொல்றாரு. எல்லாரும் நம்ம சம்பிரதாயத்தை மணவாள மாமணிகள் ஆகட்டும், வேதாந்த தேசிகர் ஆகட்டும், தே ஆல் திங்க் தட் ரிஷிம் அப்படிங்கிறார். நம்மால் வேற ரிஷிம் அப்படின்னு தான் சொல்றாரு அந்த அந்த தாத்பரிய ரத்னாவளியில. ஸோ
பாதுகா சாஸ்திரத்தை அப்படிதான் சொல்றாரு சுவாமி தேசிகன். பாதுகா சாஸ்திரத்திலையும் அப்படிதான் சொல்றாரு.
ஆமா, ரிஷிம்
இஷ்டவந்தம்.
ஆமா. சோ தி திங் திரமிடோபனிஷத்துன்னு சொல்றாளே, திரமிடோபனிஷத் அப்படின்னு அப்படின்னா தமிழ் வேதங்கள் எல்லாம் இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். அவ எல்லாம் டைரக்ட்லி பெருமாளை பார்த்தவா. அவர் வேர்ட்ஸ் வெரி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். ஸோ there is no doubt that தமிழ் வேதங்கள் படிச்சே ஆகணும். ஆனா இப்போ வந்து luckily many scholars are there who understand Tamil Vedas today. ஆனா உபனிஷத் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் பண்றவான் குறைஞ்சு போயிட்டு இருக்கா இப்போ. vaguely we can only get here and there couple of people, unfortunate. Yeah, mommy, you have to mute yourself when you're talking to others. Okay.
There is a Upanishad Sangraham by Uttama Swami. Actually there is a book.
ஆமா, உபனிஷத் சாரமும் எழுதிருக்காரு.
சங்கிரகம்
படிக்கிறவ கம்மியாயிட்டா. See, the thing is we're not studying. What to do? So what we are trying to do is to study this book. I found it is very difficult to study this book because you need to understand the quotations, and here coming up with number of quotations. Eshabanta, etat karma, etat brahma, etat satyam. எங்க இருக்கு பார்க்கணும் இல்லையா? அதே மாதிரி அக்னிமீல பரவாயில்ல, அது முதல்லயே வந்திருக்கு வேதத்துல. இப்படி முன்ன போனா बृहदारण्यक अवतरण शंकर भाष्ये सर्वोप्ययं वेदः प्रत्यक्ष अनुमानाभ्याम अनवगत इष्ट अनिष्ट प्राप्ति परिहार उपाय प्रकाशन प्रहा. இது எங்க சொல்லிருக்காரு இவரு? बृहदारण्यक भाष्यத்தை பார்க்கணும் இல்லையா? Unless we know what Shankaracharya is saying, we will not understand even this paragraph, let alone the book. So we are trying to find the quotations where Shankar Bhashya says and put it in notes. That is the job we are trying to do. Idhe mari ange the next quotation. The whole thing is quotation from Brihadaranyaka Shankar Bhashya, this whole portion of it. Apro sarvatha api asya atma dehantara sambandhi ityevam prati pattu hom देहांतरगते इष्टानिष्ट प्राप्ति परिहारा उपाय विवेक. இது வந்து அங்கே இருக்கிற விஷயம். மன ஆதிவீர் அஷ்டசாதனம் இதெல்லாம் அதே what do you call same from Shankara Bhashya. Then tatacha shastram atmayaji deva shreyanna devayaji ityadi. அது எங்க என்ன பார்க்கணும்? சாஸ்திரத்துல எங்கேயோ இருக்குது. துவிதம் கர்ம வைதிகம் இத்தியாத்யாக. இதெல்லாம் சில விஷயங்கள்லாம் நான் பார்க்கவே முடியாது, எங்கேன்னே தெரியாது. அது எங்க, இஃப் யூ கேன் somehow find it, it is good. இங்க கடைசியில போடுங்க பாருங்க, இத்தியை ஆனந்தகிரி டீகாயாம் ஸ்மிருதி ருதாஹிருதா போட்டிருக்கீங்க. சோ இங்க இந்த விஷயம் வந்து ஆனந்தகிரி டீகா இருக்கு, அதுல போட்டிருக்கு. See, but now how do we find this under question? Yeah, now we have to start searching from the different references, and I am going to text you the different references. எங்கெங்க நான் பார்க்கிறது என்ன? Very simple. Shankara Bhashyam and Madhava Bhashyam are available completely online. Shankara Bhashyam is available online, and also Anandagiri Tika is available online in advaitasharada.net, and in the Madhava Bhashyas are available in anandamakaranda.in under our website. I'm going to text the website on the Trayyanta channel on the Telegram, so you will know. So we have to start searching there. So I have to tell you how we could not make notes for the first few pages. We didn't do, for example, in the second page enna Aitreya open adhe dhaan pannirukkareenga. Ubhayam satyam idu mudijade. மூணாவது பேஜ்ல பிகினிங்ல பர்த்ர பிரபஞ்ச பரிணாமவாத, பர்த்ர பிரபஞ்ச அவருடைய பரிணாமவாதம், இது கொஞ்சம் text is a little bit awkward. I will re-scan some of the pages and send it to you. So not a big deal. உபனிஷத் அர்த்தா, உபனிஷத் என்ற டர்முக்கு என்ன அர்த்தம், புருஷ சப்தம்ன்றதுக்கு என்ன அர்த்தம் அப்படின்னு 3வது பேஜ்ல பண்ணிருக்கா. We did not do anything for the Bharata Prapancha thing. We started working on the Upanishad Artham and Purusha Shabdam. Actually, Purusha தான் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிருக்கோம்னு நினைக்கிறேன் 3வது. Let me open to you the my Trayyanta notes, what we are trying to do.
Krishnaji, I don't have access to that, docs.
Yeah, no, you asked for the access for copy of Trayyanta notes. Don't say copy. I will
copy.
send you.
I'm sorry. I clicked on that, docs.google.com/document, this link which you sent. That's where it says no access, request access. So I
okay. Send me a note on request. Just request access. I will see which one it is, and I'll give you access for it. Don't worry.
All right, thank you.
I'll give you. So I'm just going to see what happened here.
Swami, did you share the original of that or just the copy? Because in the Telegram chat, I think there was only the copy of it.
See, copy is error. I have to really delete it. Only I should share with you the original, not the copy. Okay, because copy, you should not work on the copy. You should only work on the original. Whoever wants to edit and add information should have access to the original. We are working together asynchronously on the original content. Let me show you. I'm just not saying 1 second. Hold on.
The link which you sent in Telegram is for the copy. That's the issue.
Oh, then I have done a mistake. I have to delete it. I'm going to stop share here, and I'm going to get to the. Okay, this is the one. Let me share this one. See, you can see my, this is the thing you need. Trayyanta Saramrutham notes. This is the original. I'll give you access to this one. Forget about the other one. That will be of no use to you. The copy, I make copies so that if somebody makes a mistakes and deletes something, I have to get back from the copy, right? I'm using copy as just as a support for me. Now, if you look at page 3, paragraph 3, what I've done is I just made a notes of what this is, and then I cut and paste the original. Upagamayitritva ruparthopi upanishad shabde brahmasamvipa gamayitritva rupaha uttama. This is from the Trayyanta Saramrutham text, right, which I shared with you in the group. I took the first few lines and figured out, oh, we are looking at now Mundaka Upanishad Parat Param Purusham Upaiti Divyam. So this particular thing, I went into Shankarabha Advaita Sharada.net and sucked up the whole thing. Mundaka Upanishad, Pratama Mundakam. There is a lot of stuff. I wanted reference because where does it come? At the end, you say Atha Para Yaya Tadaksharamadigam Yate. That is what is said here. Itrata Para Yaya Tadaksharamadigam Yate. I found that. Similarly, Parat Param Purusham Upaiti Divyam 3 to 8, I have not found exactly where it is. I think I have to find it. So, Atra Purusha Shabdaha, and the Purusha, what is that Purusham? Purusha Shabdaha, Hinget Purvosmat, Sarvasmat, Sarvan Papmana Aushat, Brihadaranyaka Upanishad 3 Kanda. I went and figured out the Brihadaranyaka thing here, right? That is Brihadaranyaka of Pratamodhyaya Chaturtha Brahmana. This one is right here. You can easily find a search for this Advaita Sharada.net, and I will tell you how to search on the Advaita Sharada.net. That is a little bit difficult, but once you get used to it, it is a very simple search. Okay, so here we found where it is said, and then we figured out that there is a problem in Shankara Bhashya here. as opposed to our bhashas. So that is what this Swamiji has written. Okay, then I didn't want to go into deep details today, but when we read this, for the sake of all of you, I will read the first two pages and give you the meaning of the first two pages, whatever I have understood so far by talking to some people. Right? And then you will know the context. Maybe in the next class we will maybe I am trying to do on Wednesdays and Thursdays early morning. We can meet sometime around 6 a.m. or 5:30 a.m. Wednesdays and Thursdays only every week, only 2 days a week. And I can go through what we have covered so far slowly so that you understand the meanings. What is the importance of this particular project, right? And then if we go for, so I make notes here, and this whole book would be notes. So if you look at it, I put some Kannada. You don't worry about Kannada. How many people know Kannada? See, people who edit here. I have invited a lady called Pankaja Shri. She is from Melkote, and she knows Kannada. She may be able to copy paste Kannada portions here and there for clarity. And she also has access to some Upanishad books there written by Melkote series. I have to order Melkote series for some people. Some of you requested the Melkote series. I will order, and that will be only sent to addresses within India. We cannot send books outside India because Melkote doesn't send it. Those Academy of Sanskrit Research do not send. I can order a whole set of Upanishad books, what they have printed for you. It will be useful if you want to study Upanishads. That will cost you about 2,000 rupees maybe. The whole entire set will be only 2,000 to 3,000 rupees. That's my understanding. That too, if you don't want the Kannada text. If you want the Kannada text, it may cost a little bit more, maybe 4,000 rupees or something. My friend T.A. Vardhan, who teaches Bhagavad Vishyam, Nala Tiruvazhumai classes to us, he ordered the entire academic research set of papers, books, and everything like that in one shot. And he says that there is nothing like it. They have made a Vishishtadvaita Kosha, by the way. It has got 7 or 8 volumes. Vishishtadvaita Kosha means like a dictionary, thesaurus. It's a treasure. You can look at any particular word there. You will understand. The entire context of what that word means in our Vishishtadvaita system of thought. Amazing set of books. Nobody seems to read it. Nobody knows it exists. So these are all there in the. So if anybody wants to there are a number of Sanskrit books there, number of English books, and a number of Kannada books also. So whatever set you want, you can order. I can arrange for you to get it to an address within India. That I can do by calling that lady. All you have to do is GPay or pay, phone pay the amount of money to them. They will mail it to your address. Pack it and mail it.
Are you saying this Melkote thing is in English?
Some of them are in English. Some of them are in pure Sanskrit. I will send you the Melkote list of books. I have a copy of their book list.
Okay.
So you can check what they are. Okay. They're separated out as Sanskrit books, English books, Kannada books, or something like that. So you can just write down the numbers of which one you want in one set, and the whole thing will be sent to you. So here I sucked up the meaning of what does in Shankar Bhashya Sarvan Papmana Oshat Tasmat Purusha Oshati Saha Havaisa Tah Yosmat Purvo Bhushati Evam Veda. This meaning I sucked it up from the Kannada book. Okay. So for Shankaracharya, it only means the Purusha means Prajapati or the firstborn. It doesn't mean Paramatma. In our Shiva Vaishnava Sampradaya, it is Sriman Narayana actually. So what is the support for Shankaracharya? What is the support for us? We are analyzing the text. That's what it is. And I have also put Shankar Bhashya here, and I have put Ramanuja Bhashya from here. This book is available from, it's an English book available from Melkote Research. And these books are also available from Dr. N.S. Anantarangacharya, whose whole set of Upanishads are probably available. Some are out of print.
No, they're still available. I
So-
got the whole set. They're available in Vedanta Book House.
Really?
Yes, yes.
Oh my God, Narasimhan told me the first set series is volume 1 or something is out of print.
No,
Whatever.
I talked to
Lucky.
Narasimhan Swami about 2 months back, and he directed me to Vedanta Book House, and I got the whole set.
Amazing. Good luck, because that I gave my entire set to the Berkeley. See, when I was moving from California to back to India, I gave my entire about 1,000 books. I gave it to Berkeley Library as my contribution to Berkeley Library. So this is the Rangaramanuja Bhashyam from a great Pudukkottai Srinivasa Raghavan has done a very good job about English explanations. So if you want to study Upanishads, we do have some people who have guided us. Great people like Rangaram, this Pudukkottai Srinivasa Raghavan. Okay, it's available in Madras. Available. This book is available in Melkote also. So Vishnu Sahasranam, this I had to download from archive.org. This has Taraka Brahmananda Saraswati Ya Vivrati Sameta Sri Shankara Bhashya Sahitam. See, what does Shankaracharya say about the Uttama in this Vaikuntha Purusha Pranaha, he says, right? In the further he says, this is, wait a minute, this is Vaikuntha, in the Shankara Bhashya for Vaikuntha and Purusha. That's what it is. So the Purusha in the word Purusha is explained here. And now we go to the meaning. I go back to the original here. I cut and paste. See, in Macintoshes, you can cut a piece of the screen and put it in, and insert it into a document. That's what I've done. I've cut a portion of the screen, put it into this document. And also about the Taittiriya Upanishad, Shankaracharya says Nishatanat Upagama Yitritvat Upanishad iti. So this is the Taittiriya Upanishad Bhashyam I stuck, and this is from the Advaita-sharada.net. This particular thing is from the original. Original, I think this is from the original itself. That is the Trayyanta Saramrutham original. So this one I included where in Shikshavali Shankaracharya talks about. I highlighted here Upanishaditi Vidya Uchyate Tat Sevinam Garbha Janma Jaradi Shatanate Tat Davasanatva Brahmana Upagama Itritvat Upanishannam Va Asyam Pare Shreya iti Tadartatvad Grantopi Upanishate. This is the reference I was looking for in the Shankara Bhashya, and that is inside the it's inside the Taittiriya Bhashya. And so that's what it is. I put it in here. Then we go further. Could not find the exact reference here. And that Purusham in the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, I did get it. If you search in the, I'll tell you how to search shortly. I stopped here. Vijnanam Anandam Brahma Ratir Dhatu Parayanam. This is the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, and I got only one occurrence. I have not completed the book. This is the continuation all of you have to do. I will work with you closely, and eventually we will study this book. That's what. So whenever it's possible, if you cannot attend the live classes, you may want to skip it, and if you have time, you can go through the recordings, but it's very hard. This is an interactive study. That is why initially I did not select a lot of people, because I thought it's very difficult to interactively study over the internet. So what I thought that person, Parthan Gomadam, was a good friend of mine. He was very interested in Sanskrit, and he studied Tarka Sangraha under Alvar, M.A. Alvar. So he had a different kind of interest in Sanskrit. I said, okay, why don't you and I work on it? And we have worked till here right now. So let me show you how to search, okay? How I do. I'm going to show you the advaitasharada.net website in a minute. I'm going to give you the link very soon, but the thing is I'm just going to show you the Advaita Sharada. You can see advaitasharada.net, right?
Yes.
Okay. See, it says if you say advaitasharada.sringeri.net, you here you see Anugraha Sandesha Grantaha. If you click on the Grantaha, you get this. See, look at this. Advaita Sharada. From there, Prasthana Bhashya Prakarana Grantaha. If you go Prasthana Bhashya, Upanishad is there. In the Upanishad, you will have all the Upanishad, Ishakena, Kata, Prashna, Mundaka, and all. And then from here, you can go to Shankara Bhashya. Shankara Bhashya, Kenopanishad has 2 Shankara Bhashyas. Then, if you, okay, I have to move it a little bit here. See here, Anandagiri Tika also is there. So you can go, for example, I want to now, you can also do Anveshanam. Anveshanam means searcher. If you go Anveshanam, click, now you get the search page. Okay. See, in the search page, suppose I want to search, and I know it is in Brihadaranyaka Upanishad somewhere, in Shankara Bhashya. What I do is, I click on Prasthanatraya Bhashya, and then I go to Brihadaranyaka Bhashya. I click only Brihadaranyaka Bhashya. Then I have to type Ratir Dhatu Parayanam. In this here, you can click the toggle. So if you click the toggle, you will get the Sanskrit thing. 1 second. So you'll get the Sanskrit keyboard. So what you can do is, here you can click on this and you can say Ratir Dhatu Parayanam. For that, what you have to do is you have to search Ra, you click Ra, and you see from the left here, you're getting the Ratir. Ti means I have to do here. Oh, sorry. I made a mistake. Ra, Ti is, you have to make Ta first, and then you have to make Ti, Ratir, Ratir, the Rakara, and you make a short Ratir, Dhatuhu. Dhatuhu is the Ta, U. Ratir Dhatu, suppose I say, and I click, I already made it, Ratir Dhatuhu, right? So if I get it, return. So Phalitamsha, you get error if you don't type it properly in Sanskrit, okay? A lot of error comes. But if you type it properly, now you see in my, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So in this screen, you see that Ratir Dhatu comes in the Agre Patantu. So if you, Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, Tritiyodhyayaha, Navama Kandam, Mantra 28. So if you want to go exactly where it is, see, there's only one line. So luckily in this Palitamshaha, there is only one occurrence. If you say Agre Patantu, if you click on it, you will find exactly where it is. See, the Ratir Dhatu Parayanam. So the thing is, it is in Brihadaranyaka somewhere. If you look at the position, you know where that is. It is in Navambam Brahmana, and after 23. So 23, if you go further, we found this. What we can do is, this is a text. So you can one thing, you can select and copy and paste it into the this Trayyanta Saramrutham notes. I'll stop share, and then I'll share you Trayyanta Saramrutham notes. Oops, and let me share the notes here. So here, if you look at it, here it is here. Ratir Dhatu Prayanam Tishta Manasa. You can go in Agrepatantu, you can copy those sentences what you want and put it here. That way, for this mantra, this is where you find. So similarly, in the most of the Shankara Bhashya you can get. For Ramanuja Bhashya, I don't have text. That means I cannot copy text. So what happens is you basically have to go and then cut and paste. See, this one is a cut paste. I copied the entire picture, one page, and put it in here. Similar, so in Ramanuja Bhashya, you have to get the book somewhere or download it from the internet, archive.org, and you have to cut and paste. This is the job. Any questions so far? Any questions?
So
No
maybe we
questions?
should have a separate research time slot and maybe a separate time slot for the class. Will that help us better?
Research time slot means what?
Or you're suggesting we just do it offline whenever we can?
No, actually what it is, you can do offline. See, Parthan Gomadam is going to take a break for 1.5 months. 6 weeks he is not available for me, right? So he will join. When he joins, we study this together. Our whole purpose was to study the original Trayyanta Saramrutham. But the notes was only supporting, right? So research and making notes is offline. You can do when you want. And the same Trayyanta Saramrutham notes is what we are going to edit, the same particular thing. Every week I will make a copy of it so that we don't lose it. Because if any of you, I have not given editor permission to everybody, but I will give editor permission to whoever is willing to work with me, with all of us as a team. So then you can go and type anything you want, that will change the document for everybody. But if you make a mistake, everybody will have the mistake. So I'm making copies of the corrected versions here and there so that we don't lose it. That's all. So you can do research at your own time, but the classes will be at a particular day and time. And we are now looking at Wednesdays and Thursdays, not Tuesday. Today I just made this like this. I usually do only Wednesdays and Thursdays in the morning. And that's how we started with Parthan Gomadam. And he is in Wisconsin in the US, in the middle of US. So his time zone and this time zone somewhat works. And I'm having a deep trouble getting up early in the morning every day. Okay, I can't sleep properly. But without work, no fruits. So you know what we are doing, right? I have a chat here. What is that? Okay. New meaning. Okay. How to sync the edited TS doc, or should I use the original used by me in sequence? No, you can sync the TS doc. It automatically syncs. Whenever you type, the Google Docs will sync all the versions. That means if I am typing, my version is included in the same thing. So you and I can work together. Your changes and my changes will appear at the same time. No problem syncing. Yeah. Any other questions? I guess not. So we'll stop this here and hope we get some people to start working on it slowly. And remember one thing before you leave. You are doing the most unique job in the world among Sri Vaishnavas. Nobody else is doing this. And you will get the benefit of finding something, the truth of the Upanishads independently, and not many Sri Vaishnavas are working on this. So it's a very unique opportunity. And we are all trying to get value for all of us. Thank you. I don't want to take much of your time. I hope I did not bore you repeating things today.
This is a very good effort, but I'm really zero with it.
Don't worry, just listen if you want to understand, that's all. Don't worry about it. Some people cannot do it. We don't expect you to be computer literate at an older age. We don't expect you to do anything. Don't just, if you want to listen, listen. That's all, no problem. Interest
I
only.
feel very, very sorry because I couldn't work.
No, it's okay. It's not possible for everybody. I'm
Swami, I have
also
a
getting
question.
older. Oh, tell me, Adi Swami.
Can we have a separate time slot, like 15 minutes or something, where we can all meet, or whoever is editing, so we can meet and go over the changes that has been made to make sure that we're all on the same page?
Possible. You can make your own groups and do it, or I can make the groups for you whenever you want. I don't know if I will be in every session, by the way. The whole purpose for me, honestly, I tell you one thing. I am in my retirement age. I am working more than I have ever worked in my entire career per day. I'm putting so many hours of study in Vedanta, teaching, learning, and all those things. And I want to hand over some work to other people so that it reduces my load. Otherwise, my head will break. So I need help from other people. That's all. So you can form your own groups, small sessions, and you can discuss among yourselves. Please do that.
Swami, initially for a few sessions, if you could guide us, it would be
I will
much
come.
better. And
No,
then
I will definitely be there in the initial sessions. No doubt about it. No doubt. And I'm working on this myself too, right? I'm working on this. I need this Trayyanta Saramrutham notes myself for my study. Otherwise, I cannot even teach. Without this text, I'm unable to teach the 2 days I work. It's not teaching. We are studying together. Unfortunately, look at what is happening. Parthan Gomadam is also a grihastha with children. He has a full-time job. He's kindly what he has done is he drives his children to the field, the sports field for them to play. When they are playing, he's joining me in from his car to study this book. So all of you are making efforts. Everybody is coming out of the way and trying to learn, because we are in such a bad situation that we don't have many teachers, we don't have many guidance in many of these books. So all of you have to work. That's the only way to really learn. Before ending, I would say some people may be thinking, oh, look, it's too hard for me. I'm actually a grihastha. I don't have time at all. My Guruji, I said the same thing to Dr. Anantharangacharya when I was learning. I said, I don't want to learn anything from you now. I'm only 35 years old or 53 years old. I will wait till I'm 65. When I am retired, I will come and study everything. Then he said one thing. There's a guy in the Madras Marina Beach near the ocean. He's waiting to take a shower when the waves completely subside and the ocean becomes calm. The ocean never becomes calm. So he never gets to take a bath in the ocean. Similarly, in our lives, we will never be able to find a peaceful time. So we have to steal time here and there. Whenever somebody is not bothering you, whenever you have time, half an hour, you have to steal time. Otherwise, you will not progress in philosophy studies. That I know for sure. Again, namaskaram, everybody. Thank you for being here. Asmat Gurubhyo Namaha, Asmat Parama Gurubhyo Namaha, Asmat Sarva
Swami,
Gurubhyo
one,
Namaha.
hello.
Chalango, what is it?
You said those books, right? English and Sanskrit and Kannada, they have if you send the address, you will send those books, right?
Why don't you do one thing? I will first call them and then send me your address here locally. I will ask them to pack it and send it. You can pay them. Yeah, your India address. Text the India address in the group or me or whatever. I will call the Melkote. See, that is organized by a particular person. So you need to know how to talk to them in Kannada. So let me order it for you and you pay Google Pay with them, okay?
Of course. Actually, I sent that address to you in text also. In my WhatsApp, actually, we talked before last week.
Maybe you said. I will check.
Yeah,
I will check and order. I will order it for you and Adi for sure. And if anybody else wants, I can order. Okay?
Of course. Yeah, sure.
Adiyan Dasan, namaskaram.
Trayyanta Saramrutham.